So, lots of new things are coming for this last half of the year of War of Warships, and as always, every time there is a major change, we ask ourselves the same question. Do I still like the game? Will I ever stop eating torpedoes on smoke? Will Wargaming ever try a monetization scheme that doesn't make me feel like I'm being pickpocketed? Will I ever know? Do I even care? Does anyone cares? So yeah, earlier this year we got hit by the Commander rework and all the consequences of it. Like, yes, of course, Deadeye and Fearless Brawler, and let's be honest, no one remembers anything that other than Deadeye, pretty much. And the same recurrent phrase popped on the World of Warships community discourse. Is the game dying? Like, really dying? The permanent kind of dying? Let's talk about it. This is a really tricky question, and if you're here for a bit more of a nuanced conversation about it, this is a video for you. If you're here to shield for wargaming, or on the other side immediately say Ouija bad, you're probably not gonna like this video. I like taking different points of view into consideration, and this video is about exactly that. So, back to our main premise. Is the game dying? Well, I need to ask first, why does it matter? Okay, hear me out. If you're not enjoying the game due to mechanics you consider broken or frustrating, or for a lack of understanding of your basics need as a consumer and a player, yeah, the game is pretty much dying for you, and your concerns are most likely valid points that are turning you away from the game. So for every purpose, if you're on this situation, yeah, the answer is yes, the game is dying. Regardless of how the numbers are looking for the game, there is very little motivation for you to play the game, whether it is because double counter matchmaking is driving you insane, or the proliferation of people abusing HE spam is something you don't want to deal with, or 12 kilometers radars are ruining the fun, or just the community's toxicity is getting too much to handle for something that is supposed to be for fun. After all, games are mostly for that, for fun. Now we mentioned numbers, we didn't talk about those too much. How is the game doing according to numbers? You'll be surprised to know that World of Warships is still doing pretty good according to Steam charts of average concurrent players. The game is doing good, growing at a healthy pace, and attracting new players. With a huge spike during the start of the pandemic, as expected, numbers are slowly going back to normal as people return to their normal lives, while still holding better numbers than before the pandemic. And this is just on Steam, which is only a part of the picture and does not account for the players using the Wargaming launcher, which I guess are also a big chunk. So for this other part of the player base, the game is thriving and improving. People who left returns, and yes, of course people burns out from the game and leave, but new players replace them, and overall, despite what you might think, the game is mostly okay. Not great, but just that. Okay. And this is a bit to put some peace on the mind of many new players, or even seasoned players who truly enjoy the game and are getting exhausted from the constant bombardment of the game is dying, Facebook and Reddit posts, in-game chat, and vitriolic YouTube videos about how carriers kill the game, Commander will kill the game, or Dutch cruisers will kill the game, and if it survives then it will be the submarines who kill the game. This is coming from a guy who played Magic the Gathering for quite some years. And I can tell you, Magic the Gathering is a game that has been out for at least 20 something, if not 25 years. I will check that and put it on the screen. And I can tell you for a fact that every single time there is a new expansion on the game, it's a cards game, and now it's also got a digital version, but whatever. Everyone says, oh, this is gonna kill the game. This is gonna be the last thing on the game. This is gonna kill the game. This is over, blah, blah, blah. And this is a thing that has been going on for literally 20 years. So trust me, it's not my first rodeo. Okay, so back to World of Warships, okay? The game is mostly okay and probably will be for a while, Try to be safe, it's more feasible that monetization kills the game than mechanics will. So be careful how you spend your money on the game. Whatever makes you happy, brings you joy, and you consider fair, spend on it. Whatever feels like a scam to you, well, don't. But now I gotta ask for the terminally positive players. Why does it matter? What does it matter? Why does it really matter if the game is dying or not? If you're enjoying the game, keep enjoying the game. And for the people out there who's not enjoying it, why you keep playing it? Take a break from the game, either temporarily or permanent. Go enjoy other things. Play another game. On this day and age, most free-to-play games have an amazing quality, and you can get really, really good AAA games for free almost every week or day. But please, don't use your frustration towards the game to justify abusive or toxic behavior against anyone on the game, or for that matter, outside the game. So, what now? The game is perfect, no one should complain about anything and everything will be okay? No, of course not. I think complaining and giving feedback on the things we like or not on the game are absolutely crucial for the improvement of it. But I wanted to make this video to try to at least have a conversation about this, and maybe, who knows, help understand other people how things are really looking so far. There's a lot of space for improvement when it comes to the game. Balancing ships comes to mind, monetization. For me, personally, transparency is a big issue. Wargaming has absolutely horrible communication with the player base. Not as horrible as trying to grow on YouTube when no one is liking and subscribing. So, like and subscribe maybe? I don't know, dudes. I'm kind of struggling over here, lads. And I have a great deal of respect for people working hard on moderating Reddit, regardless if I agree or not with their ideas. Keeping the wiki up to date, testing new ships, and providing feedback that I know many times get completely ignored by Wargaming. But mostly, I have a lot of respect for my fellow players who try to just have some honest and positive fun on a time on history when we all felt the world was collapsing. So, to finally have a more concrete answer to the initial question, is the game dying? Well, no. But it doesn't really matter. If you're not enjoying it, and I understand it, take a break. And if you're enjoying it, there will be very little you could do to keep it alive. So just keep playing and enjoying it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Consider subscribing and doing the whole bell thingy because your boy needs some help. Thank you, and until the next time. See ya.
For us.
Yeah. No.
Good.
You can't. Also, you can't get spotted at all.
I know, dude. Trust me, I know. Ah! Okay, chat, I'm gonna confess something to you. My mom made me drop me when I was really little. I'm pretty sure my mom dropped me.
Start moving, because if you wait around too much longer, he's gonna.
No, he's dead.
He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's 100% dead.
No! That's why! No! That's why you don't shoot!
Frag.
Frag!
Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
Frag!
Chat.
He just will go.
Chat,
Frag.
please don't unsubscribe.
Frag.
Please don't unsubscribe. I love you all. Please don't unsub.